mid-14th century, an invisible enemy swept across Europe, leaving devastation in its wake. Claimed the lives of millions, sparking fear, panic, and endless question. Today we know it as the Black Death. But despite centuries of research, mysteries still surround this deadly plague. How did this terrifying disease spread so quickly? What caused it, and could it strike again? How did this terrifying disease spread so quickly? What caused it, and could it strike again? The Black Death is believed to have originated in the vast plains of Central Asia, possibly in the 1330s. From there, it traveled along trade routes, making its way to Europe via the Silk Road. But what triggered this catastrophic outbreak? For centuries, it was widely accepted that the bacterium Yersinia pestis, carried by fleas on rats, was the primary culprit. However, recent research has cast doubt on this theory. Could there have been other factors at play? Perhaps a combination of different diseases, or even a new strain of the plague? The truth remains elusive. The rapid spread and devastating mortality rate of the plague baffled even the most knowledgeable minds of the time. Entire towns were wiped out within days, leaving survivors to question whether it was a punishment from the heavens or the work of dark, unseen forces. The symptoms of the Black Death were as terrifying as its swift spread. Victims suffered from fever, chills, and painful swelling in the lymph nodes, known as buboes. Within days, their skin would darken, often turning black as blood clots formed beneath the surface, a grim hallmark that gave the plague its name. Death often followed within a week of the first symptoms, leaving little time for treatment or escape. Fear spread as fast as the disease itself, and in many places, social order completely broke down. The Black Death wasn't just a medical catastrophe. It changed the course of history. The massive death toll, estimated between 75 to 200 million people, led to profound social, economic, and religious upheavals. Labor shortages forced changes in the feudal system, and the church's inability to explain or prevent the plague led to widespread questioning of religious authority. But perhaps the greatest mystery of all is why the Black Death eventually faded. Was it simply because the disease ran out of victims? Did people develop immunity, or did the plague mutate into a less lethal form? Even today, scientists and historians continue to search for answers. The Black Death remains one of history's most chilling reminders of how fragile our world can be in the face of an unseen threat. Could another pandemic of this scale happen in our lifetime? With global travel and interconnected societies, potential for a new plague is always there. The lessons of the Black Death remind us to remain vigilant and to never stop searching for answers. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the past. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into history's greatest mystery.